Testing.
Attention, you are entering the zone controlled by the enemy. Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Ouch, those 30s. I'm not doing so good. Sorry, working on a lot of my settings still for this stream.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available. The enemy is trying to capture the plant. Don't let them do it. That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own. Victory is in sight. Keep it up.
We're probably gonna lose this one.
Attention all aircraft. Fall back and regroup. allies. Hit the enemy, and we shall win. Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
Ooh, that's way too many people on me. Near. Time to go cap the other one.
enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action. Positions are captured by the enemy. You must turn the tide of the battle.
We lost this one.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over. The enemy is about to win. Push harder. We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy? Over. Turn back. The enemy force is too strong. Attention, you are entering the zone controlled by the enemy. Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
but I can.
No, you
I was
can't.
gonna say someone really can.
What?
Hi, Doctor. Grabbed you with my Destructo Ray.
Ah.
Oh, we were feeling bad for you being all up there and by your lonesome.
I'm just streaming anyway, so.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt that.
Got nobody watching, who cares? At least gives me somebody to talk to. So I see the so the map with the 2 missiles on the outer edge and the map in the middle, and the base in the middle. It's better off to go after the 2 missile bases first. I noticed. Because it'll pummel the middle one in a heartbeat.
Yeah, bases that do something actively as opposed to just sit there and just passively generate supremacy points always get the active bases. Because guess what? In addition to doing that active thing, they're also generating freaking supremacy points. So.
Yeah.
Man, this is the 3rd day in a row I've logged in and K-pop's playing.
I know.
Haha.
Is this Bizarro World?
What the hell's going on here?
This is freaking wild.
Is this real life?
Am I awake?
In
How's it going,
year
Graham?
2000.
I'm doing alright.
Nobody cares about you.
I know. No one ever does.
So who is not in a fight?
Well, I was waiting on Waffles here, who is playing Warfuck or something.
I just got one of
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds gay.
my frame's not gay.
Is that some game where you paint war pictures and you frame them?
Space ninjas.
Robotic space ninjas.
I thought that's what Star Citizen is for.
The Star Citizen is for giving away. Star Citizen was for giving away hundreds of dollars of your hard-earned money, and sitting and waiting for a decade for a game to be released. That's what Star Citizen was.
That sounds very familiar.
That's if they decide to actually release
The only difference is WoWp actually released theirs, then they screwed you. You want to fight up, Magus?
Ooh, that was interesting in a freaking... Oh, I was in a Japanese place and went down on a dive on a plane. Didn't know my tail got hit, and I went to pull up. It's like, why is it not pulling up? Why is it... Oh, my tail's damaged.
Oh, shit!
I got out of it, though. I dropped my throttle to 0 to keep myself from thrusting too quickly into the ground. It's like, yep.
What are you flying, K-pop? I was going to be doing double plenums with Waffles, but keep busy.
What's the plenum? Is that a...
It's a Tier 3 high-altitude British bomber.
They're cheap.
I can roll with you. I've got an AR-80. I have fun with it.
Megas just wants to cheat.
Gotta inflate that win rate while you can, right?
I mean, hell, I'll take the FW-56.
That would be useful.
The enemy.
What I love about this conquest too, though, is that it's one thing some of these people don't understand. Once it hit the squall line, comes up, even if we're losing in points and it's not that far ahead, kill everybody. You can still win it.
Kill 'em all.
Oh, yeah. No mercy.
My 210 heavy guide video actually featured a fight like that. We were within, I'd say, 10 seconds of losing when we shot down the last enemy plane.
Ah. Oh,
I just need to help me get my win rate up, because apparently solo, I was doing it all wrong.
And have you noticed that like experience gain is like a joke now? Like you don't even have, like now, even on a successful win, you're getting like 2 to 3K per battle instead of just some measly thing, even if you're not doing much,
got over 10,000 damage. I'm sorry, damage experience base into tier 10. After bonuses, it was like 16 grand. I'm like, yay!
It just seems like it's like they made it easier to go up the tiers now, you know, with experience gain the way they're doing it.
It really seems that way because a lot of the new players are complaining about not having enough money to buy the next plane when they get up to like tier 5 or 6. So.
And that's probably that's probably why they're going too much experience coming in where not enough money's coming in. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You know, I still haven't bought the H3 yet. I've got 6 million credits. I've had that thing researched for like bought it.
So,
same here.
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. They better bring TDM mode back in because if they don't, I won't be able to run the tournament. And then I got to figure out how to get the $150 back to everybody. I still got $150 sitting in my GoFundMe account for a tournament. That
Call it force majeure. Powers beyond your control.
Because it failed, and then I turned around and was like, gonna go do another one, but then it's like I knew 2.0 was coming around the corner. I was like, I don't want to get something in going and not be able to do anything, you know, because I knew the modes was gonna change. All right, let's see. I should be almost met. I should.
Nobody wants to play with you. So has anybody old school came in?
Oh, there's like old school, like people that came back from old days. Yeah, there's some people I see came back. Like, well, I don't know so far in game, but he said he's been playing a little bit. He's an old alpha tester that hadn't played for a long time that came back. You mean part of our people that came back? I don't know.
Buddy.
A handful of us, only a handful of us are having fun with it still.
What's this bombing reticle?
Still bombs.
The FW-57 still drops bombs.
No, but what's the bombing reticle hot?
B. No, B's to drop it. Space. Yes, thank you.
No, left shift.
Is it left?
Damn it! I just dropped it.
It don't matter. It'll respawn.
And there is no longer a bomb sight mode for heavy fighters.
Yeah, heavy fighters, you're gonna have to nosedive it.
I'm sitting here fucking doing space in my bombs.
You gotta. The problem with even like with fighters and everybody else, if you're not in a bomber, you gotta level the plane. You gotta hit the plane around for a certain degree to see that crosshair in front of you, or die, or do a dive bomb.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
All right, K-pop. There's no point fighting on that cap point right now because it's locked.
Oh, I'm up here with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm only like 600 below you. With a FW.
I see you.
Now, question, man. The one I'm trying to figure out is when it's locked, say for our team, does it? Can you still get defending points off it if it's your team, or you still got to wait for the lock to clear?
No, you gotta wait for the lock to clear.
Oh, so okay.
As they're waiting for bombs to respawn in that fat wolf, you're going to be waiting for about 2 minutes there, K-pop. You might want to shoot at some planes.
Oh, we got a...
A large enemy force is attacking the military base. Proceed with caution.
I saw you gave him a kiss on the mouth, huh? Alright, heading over to the... How you doing?
Black just... Something, man. Oh, we got some bitches down there trying to get up here.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I can only go so hard. Oh, that's those are actual players.
Yeah. Get back here!
Stay alert, pilots.
I love when,
Spotted over the
even if they're not, I love how the enemy just takes away from their their cap. It's still being capped, and they haven't fully capped it yet, and they just take off.
The enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action.
By fire? Interesting.
Man, I would have capped this zone a long time ago if others would stop trying to help and come on over here and get them shot down.
Oh, this team still doesn't understand. Get the freaking missile base. It's not.
I love how the whole game has changed, but it's still not idiot-proof. It's great.
Yeah, because they're still idiots. Yep. Still idiots out there. Just don't understand it.
You can make your paper, scissors, rock, and there's still be people who suck.
Ain't that the truth?
I had this cap point over here swung within one building destruction of being capped, and Upalas from my team came over and just freaking died. Completely reset it. I'm helping!
So if you're capping something and somebody comes over and dies, it affects it?
Yeah, it reduces your cap meter. The best way to take a point that's ground pound intensive, like let's say there's a military base with only 2 defense planes and all hardened plane targets, is kill the 2 defense
We've
planes,
taken
wait
control
for the
of the
enemy team to
airfield.
show up, and then kill them, and then you can program without having ground pound.
On the upside, being grouped up with a bunch of idiots that came over here and fed the team on this cap point, I'm going to be able to get Lang and Doolittle off of without having to move.
Yeah, at least you can make the band.
Except
carry.
the freaking match ends. Oh!
Don't you hate when that happens?
It's like, Meg, you can't just get a break.
Well, I got my Lang.
In this new game, though, you can get a Lang medal and still lose, unfortunately.
The enemy has control of all key objects. You cannot leave it like that.
Yep, told them. No, they just took all the caps. Left them rockets just firing. Just, yeah, idiots, whatever.
Now, I would like to see a premium version of the FW-57 in Tier 3 that is specialized for bombing. Doesn't have the 20mm guns for forward guns. Just has the 7.92s,
A line of thunderstorms is
but
approaching.
carries the 6 freaking SC-100s. That would be awesome.
Over.
I'm guessing that existed as an actual variant in the way.
Well, no, because the plane was never operationally used. However, there were several. One of the selling points for it is that it could be put together to be a bomber. It could be a high-flying heavy fighter. It was a multi-role thing.
So it's always been a paper plane, which means you can
No, No, no,
Turn back. The
it's
enemy
not a
force is
paper
too
plane
strong.
in that they actually built the FW-57. So it's a prototype plane, not a paper.
Okay, so therefore it makes sense to let you take bomber mode.
Well, hell, the thing was the FW-57. Remember when the game first came out, or was this in beta? I forget. But
No,
there
you're
was a
right.
time
It
when
had
you could
3
fly.
crew members.
It had 3 crew members. It could fly all the way up on when you put her up on the ceiling, way back when, and you had the bomb sight mode, and you could do horizontal bombing from like 3 kilometers up in her. I did in my FW-57 while testing this game in closed beta what I'm doing now in the Blenheim. I just flew way up high, dropped my freaking bombs, and then came down and fought.
What, they added a third slot on
On what?
modify?
You can take 3 equipment, yeah.
Be 2.
Yeah, they normalize it. It used to be we could only put 1 piece of equipment on tier 1s, and it was like 2 on tier 3s and 4s, and then 3 on everything higher than that. They gave everything full equipment slots.
Yeah, they'll do that, but they'll take away clan tags. The other stuff. I see
Clan
why they did
tags.
some of this stuff. They took away can't see people's clan tags until the battle's over.
Oh, you're talking about in battle, okay. Yeah. Hell, most of the time I can't tell if it's a bot or a player I'm up against until they're within 300 meters and I can see the name. Oh shit, there's a player BF-110 over there. I hope he has no idea what he's doing.
You're the only one that.
It's the only one that offers a threat to me. Heading over to this bomber command station.
Okay, I'm back.
What's flap?
What?
Flaps are now tied to idling your engine.
Oh, so basically just hit S and
To what?
flaps.
On what though? What control scheme?
Oh, if you're mouse and keyboard, the only way to do it is silent the
Oh,
engine.
that's what I meant. Yeah. Because used to, I would fly with a 3S, whatever it was, little button, flaps, my thumb button.
Really, flaps is tied to the freaking throttle on joystick too?
Yeah.
No, mine's always off. I moved mine off. That's weird. Let me go to 0 throttle.
I would hit the button.
Yep, that's the way mine is. Alright, I'm gonna throw the throttle down to see what happens now. Better not be tied to my damn throttle down because I will go in and I will take that off of there because that's easy to take out too. It's in the that'll be in the XML file that shows that control that 0 axis, unless they linked it to the actual speed, but I'll have to see. Trust me, I'll rip that out quickly.
Oh, that.
Because when I throttle down, I don't always want to have flaps, you know? So what does Command Center do now?
It calls in waves
You
of
are
bombers.
approaching the
Okay.
combat operations. Be ready.
A bot. I never saw that before. A bot just went. First law of robotics has been rescinded.
Ah, that's an old one.
I used to run the mod. They never had bot chat, so that's why I'm starting to see bot chats again.
You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
Do they plan on making any kind of tournament play or anything?
They said they were going to, but this current game mode won't fly. It's just not competitive enough. They're going to have to make a radically different game mode. But it is in the pipeline. If 2.0 is a success, that is.
I mean, this can run. They can run this as a tournament, though, because it's how Ships is, really, isn't it? Capping points and stuff like that.
Yeah. A little bit of strategy.
Well, there is strategy behind this still to a point, but yeah.
There's no skill ceiling in this game, and
Nope.
What would it be? Would it be kills only? Would it be the normal the cap point mode? Like,
It would have to be just cap point mode.
and then it's just all about who can flip the points the fastest and then hold them in turn. So you'd have like, wow, you'd actually have pretty mixed team caps because bombers have an excellent ability to flip caps, but then heavies count them. The heavies are on the end, so you'd probably see like 2 bombers, 1 or 2 heavies for escort, the rest of the team turn predators like Spitfires, and then no GA, because GA just gets so easily killed. It doesn't hide, there's no more camo, fighters can just easily see them. It feels like I'm killing them faster too, it feels like they don't have a lot of HP, so I still think GA would suck. You're going to see a mix between bombers, heavies, and fighters. Just because of bombers alone, they force you to somehow deal with their ability to put caps. Yeah, they definitely need to be adjusted. Very, very strong. In some cases, unkillable by any of their planes at their own tier, which is just absurd if you think about it.
Oh, come on. I didn't fucking...
Might want to get off that cap point K-pop and ditch your plane. Get yourself a fresh one for final phase.
Yeah, you probably want to kill yourself before the It sounds stupid, but it's actually basically, yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't let me land.
No, you don't land. You crash. But I think you knew that.
That's the best thing from people that came over here from War Thunder.
Why can't I land, dude? I just died. Goodbye.
Way to go! Victory is close.
That's what sucked. I went after a player bomber. I went to I was like, okay. I was like, oh wait, he's only got one turret. I go below him. Oh shit, this one's got two turrets on the belly and the top.
A26.
Yep, I was like, I forgot. It's like the A26 is like, oh crap.
The safest method to actually take out bombers is belly them from straight under, so if the CPU or human player is separate, in there, and it's almost always a blind spot for turrets, so just cannon them in the belly from like 800 meters in closing.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you do get on their tail, they're so crippled.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather
So are all
conditions.
the British,
Support will be unable to reach you. Do you
Kind of
read me?
freaking out.
Over.
British what?
British lines are they all?
The
Good to
Spitfire's
have.
incredible. The Blenheim actually has the speed to boom Zoom at 4. The Bowfighter is always tons of fun. The Mosquito, as per usual, is too slow to escape from anything. So I mean, at least you can get ordnance, but it's pretty meh.
But-
and I haven't played from above that.
And
I'm gonna play this thing. I haven't played this thing.
the fighter lines.
KI-33.
Uh-huh.
If it's a turn fighter, it's strong in the current meta. That's all there is to it. So you don't have to get too worried about that. Yeah,
Back in-
Lavochkins are super strong right now.
Back in 2013, my wife ordered a T-shirt playing with it.
Oh yeah, the KI-33 was considered way OP because it's got the maneuverability, actually better maneuverability than an A5M, and it's got the speed of an AR-80. Weak on the machine guns, though. I think it's only got a pair of 7.7s.
Yeah, it's a pea shooter.
I don't know, low firepower doesn't seem to hurt as much in this mode. Like you still won't score kills as quickly as planes at more firepower, but crits and fire just happens more often. So you'll get the kills faster than in 1.9.
I might load my XP-77 back up since the way
She
they
is
use
a worthwhile aircraft
Yeah,
now.
the XP-77 is surprisingly good for a plane that looks so bad on paper.
Dude, that
I mean,
thing's
not on
it's a
paper.
mach-
That thing was
whenever-
an absolute stinker in 1.9 and previous. It just sucked.
You couldn't do anything unless you were up close.
Yeah,
We're
now,
talking about a turn fighter that
pretty
would
good.
stall out from turn fighting. But now she doesn't have any engine problems, and she's the tiniest target in the game.
Well, now at least the nice thing is the XFL1 is doing good now and doing not too bad. Because remember that thing would just fly. Even when you were turn fighting that, it would fall out of the sky.
It was so bad it had to be
Attention!
completely
You are
buffed in
entering the
every
combat
way,
zone.
and even
Get
then,
ready for
we still
battle.
used it.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm working on my Kai line right now.
Very, very strong line right now. Will serve you well. The high tier ones just got even more deadly. Because since all the altitude's compressed,
You are
they
approaching
easily
the
get to
front
heavy
line.
altitude.
Mm-hmm.
And the 30s will change it, so they're doing great.
I just wonder, like you said, the British line's really good. Man, the Tacker though, whew, that's the most. As fast as that thing goes as a fighter.
Attacker was already god. Now it's just like if it had any problem catching heavies before, they're gone. So game over, like you're done. Like let's put it this way: I don't fly my XF90 anymore. That's waffles. That's like 84% like spamming it all day, never touching anything. That's how completely different.
Oh, good job. These guys actually got the freaking rocket base first.
Oh, now you jinxed it.
I know, we'll still lose. God, I still love voice attack. I still love my voice attack.
A rocket has reached the target. Enemy objects damaged.
Wait, did we cap... Which airfield allows repairing?
You hit tab. If there's a white wrench on the cap point, it can repair you.
Yep, found it. I was like, wait, I need to repair. I'm at 18 health.
Very little maps actually have repair points on them. For all the huffing and hawing they made about adding it to the game, it's a non-issue on a lot of maps.
I know, this map right here has it.
So I played Tier 2, I think it was last week, and I got a 30 kill match. 18 of it were non-air defense. Is that normal now?
Yep.
Wait a minute, it's supposed to repair, but yet I'm sitting over it and it's not doing a damn thing.
Are there enemies contesting the point?
No. It's all blue.
Has it just been recently flipped?
No. It was the first thing we...
It's been really glitchy for a lot of people.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm diving it. I don't care. I don't got time. I'd rather take the 10-second on that first to kill.
Yeah, but a lot of people have reported that
A large enemy force is attacking the military base. Proceed with caution.
Oh, I should have went to the other base. Didn't even think about it. If I went to the other... Yeah, figures. As soon as I get out of this base, they cap it. They cap... Our rockets cap the other one. Because I should have went to the other one, back cap, the other one that no one's probably flying out of. That's what I like doing, being that sneaky bastard that goes to the back cap, you know, solo go over and kill off their defenders and back cap them.
You can very easily do that in bombers, because you're so high, no one's even looking up there, and you're almost always uncontested.
Oh,
You flipped it.
I do it a lot in fighters.
Yeah, well, bombing though, there's zero risk. Fighters is a little risk.
Oh yeah, these guys are still trying to...
Way the fuck
We've
up.
lost the military base. Regain the ground.
Go get the bases.
Alright, it's the final countdown.
Da-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. You know, Europe? You know that sound? Okay.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Fuck. Why is everybody still at the other bases? I don't get it.
First rule of World Warplanes 2.0, don't leave the herd.
The herd left me.
Unless you can guarantee you can get to an extremely high altitude. Like basically, if you're in bombers or lightnings, you can afford to go up by yourself. Other than that, basically stay with team.
I blame it on Majesty.
There's a heavy storm
It is
here.
support me.
Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do you copy?
And I'm doing all I can to capture these points. Our team members are just useless. Determined.
Throwing as hard as they can. And I don't mean like baseball. They're throwing the match. Bastards.
Step it up. We're losing the battle.
It's only
We are losing the military
5
base.
people left.
There are too many enemy aircraft.
against you. They'll try to come up and get you.
If they're stupid.
Wait a second. Think about what you just asked. Game you're playing. And then ask again.
Think about what tier we're playing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The enemy has taken over our military base. Show them who's boss.
Is there a plane over there with you? Because I keep hearing this weird engine sound. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I am at the hard ceiling here. Well, with the supremacy, we might have this.
So I was gonna say it's gonna be pretty close. Just stay up there and enjoy the view. Oh,
The
you know
enemy
they're
is
gonna come
launching
after you
rockets at
now.
us from the military base.
They can try.
Take action.
The good old
Turn back.
hide
The
and
enemy
seek
force is
GA
too strong.
method.
Woohoo! I'm over here.
Oh, you can
No,
eat
we got this. We got this.
bombers now.
Okay, I am
Bombers can even run away
done
from the
streaming.
heavies that are specifically designed to counter them. That's how high they can get.